welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this really vampy dark lip and dark smoky eye, but with like a pop of brightness in the center, I guess like a halo effect smoky eye. I've seen this look a lot before, and I just wanted to recreate it. It is darker than I thought it would be, but I really like how it came out, and I like how I paired it with a dark lip. So this is not something I would wear every day, but you can do whatever you want. I really like it though. It might be like a date night look, or I don't know. It's just really like you're coming for someone if you're wearing this, I feel like. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all of those wonderful things. So jumping right in, I am re-highlighting my brow bone. If you want to see how I did my brows, click in the corner right there, and it will take you to my my eyebrow video. As you can see in the crease, I have like this shimmery bronzy color. That was a cream shadow that I was gonna apply for a base, but I thought it was darker and it was way lighter, so skip that step. I'm highlighting my brow with the Sasha Buttercup powder, and then I dust it away, and then we get into the eyeshadow look. So I'm just dusting that away, blending it with my finger a little bit, and that comes together with the look later on. But I am going in with a color that I used in the mauve matte tutorial that I did. If you want to see that beautiful matte tutorial, you can click in the video right now to see that, and it'll open a new window for you guys to look at that video. But I'm using the color Matte Mauve. That's a Coastal Scents Hot Pot. I'm using that in my crease. I'm kind of canceling out that shine of the bronzy cream shadow I put. It all works out in the end, but I wasn't sure at this point. But I'm just going back and forth, putting that in my crease, and then I went into my The Bomb palette and went into the Nude Tude palette and went into the color Sleek. It's a dark matte brown, and I'm going back and forth, keeping the center of my eyelid blank, because that is the whole point of this look, this halo smoky eye. The center of the lid is a different color and really stands out from the crease in the inner and outer corner, kind of like a halo, a ring, a circle around it, kind of really brings the center lid forward. So on top of light taupe, I am now putting Sleek, the dark matte brown, even though it looks kind of gray. It's a dark matte brown on top of my light taupe that I already put on there, and I'm just going back and forth, kind of blending it, but being sure to keep the center bare, because that is how you create this look. And so next I am going to put a little bit of my favorite eyeshadow base, the NYX eyeshadow base in white. This is really going to make the center lid pop out. You can already kind of see the effect that it gives. Really gives your eye dimension and depth, because you shaded the crease and you're bringing forward the lid. And I'm putting just a shimmery whitish color at the center of my lid. I believed I used Sassy from the Nude Tude palette. And I'm just going back and forth, and you're going to see that a lot. I go back and forth from the lid to the crease, and I'm just patting that on. And you already can see it's taking shape. You can stop there if you like, but I did a shimmery pigment. So next I'm going in with the Illamasqua Duraline, and that's a pigment that can turn any shadow into a liner or revive your dried out old liners that are in pot form. So I'm just tapping that on the center of my lid, so when I put my pigment on, it has something to grab onto, and it makes it even more vibrant and shimmery. So I'm patting on the pigment from MAC Whisper of Pink, and it doesn't really come off pink, but it has reflex of pink. I guess that's where the name comes from, but it's a really beautiful shimmery champagne-y pink, baby pink pigment, and I got it in a holiday collection from MAC a couple years ago. So you could use any really shimmery pigment that you like, or even a bright color like purple or blue. I feel like would look really cool with this kind of look. I would love to try that. I might do that next. But I'm just going back and forth, making sure the dark crease color is as dark as I want, and that the center of my lid is as light and shimmery and reflective as I want. And I'm just cleaning up the bottom of my eye a little bit because of fallout and such. And then I'm going to be going back and touching up my crease and my lid. I got a little eye makeup remover that took away some of my inner crease color, but I'm going back and just making sure I keep it as vibrant and as rich of color as I want. And I think that's key in creating like a good eyeshadow look, going back and forth, adding, blending, adding, blending, adding. So that's what I'm doing at this point, just cleaning up and blending and adding. And in this video you won't see me do my foundation. I have a foundation video routine where I show you how I highlight and contour, so if you want to see that, you can click in my video right now and watch that one. But I'm just going to finish the eyes and then go on to the lips for this video. So I'm just blending and adding. I did lashes. I didn't do eyeliner because I didn't want to take away from that. And then at the bottom, I'm going in with the matte black from the palette called Serious. It's just a plain matte black. And I'm going and underlining my entire eye all the way into the inner corner, just giving it all around smoky look. And then I'm going in with the color Sleek and Sexy, which are the matte brown, and then Sexy is a matte dark burgundy. And I'm just smoking that out, bringing it down just a little bit more, really making it a smoky eye. A little mascara on the top and bottom lashes, and that will finish up the eye. And that will really bring it together. And then I am brushing out my brows because I finished my face and there's powder in it, and that's the last step of my brows. And so now for the lip, I am using the Milani. It's actually a dark brown eyeliner, but I really like it for my lips, so don't tell anybody. So I'm lining my lips, and I'm slightly overlining, and then I'm bringing it in a little bit, and I drew a line in the center to make my lips appear a little bit fuller, even though they are full. I don't know, I just kind of did that. I saw it online, I wanted to try it out. And then now I'm putting the Milani Matte Amore lip cream in the color Flirt. Right now it's looking really bright and like a fuchsia violet color, but I add more to the center to make it as dark as I want it to be, as dark as you guys saw it in the beginning. And then that is my look. I hope you guys enjoyed.